Hello, my name is Joseph Ricci, President and CEO of TRSA. 2022 has been a big year for us and the industry. During the past year, TRSA was able to host its full slate of 16 in-person events, including regional meetings, summits, conferences, and institutes. Participation near or surpassing pre-pandemic levels. We also hosted 30 virtual events, allowing TRSA to extend the value of information sharing and networking to an ever-expanding audience of independent, regional, national, and international linen, uniform, and facility services companies and supplier partners. Engagement is a key performance indicator for associations, as well as membership growth, renewals, and perceived value. In 2022, TRSA earned a membership renewal rate of 94%, with 46 new operator and supplier partner members and more than 2,000 individuals from 207 member companies actively participated in TRSA events. In addition, when surveyed by a third party, nearly 90% of members believe TRSA delivers very good to excellent value. This year, we have traveled over 15,000 miles, both nationally and internationally, to visit you in person and get a feel for your accomplishments and pain points. An estimated 1,200 handshakes were exchanged at our professional development and networking events. And we have roughly spent 10,000 more hours working on promoting and furthering the industry. Speaking of my staff, I will let them tell you what they've been working on this year personally, starting with Tom Newell.
Thank you, Joe. I'm Tom Newell, TRSA Vice President of Operations. Despite the downturn in the market, thanks to growing support within the industry, we're proud to state that TRSA is financially healthy and investing in initiatives to protect, expand the linen, uniform, and facility services markets. Based on direction from the TRSA Board of Directors and Strategic Planning Committee, TRSA will be investing in advocacy and outreach promoting the industry's essential services that supply, launder, and maintain reusable textiles. In 2023, we will launch new initiatives which include partnering with a media relations firm to launch a campaign highlighting our industry's sustainability, facilitating an environmental, social, and governance task force to document our industry's contributions, and working to strengthen our alliances with industry and customer-related organizations. I'll now pass to Kevin Schwab, Vice President, for a legislative update.
Thanks, Tom. For those of you I've not had the opportunity to meet, I'm Kevin Schwab, TRSA's Vice President of Government Relations, which means I am the lobbyist for the linen, uniform, and facility services industry. 2022 has been an exciting year for TRSA. We've hosted over 7 congressional plant tours. We've raised $100,000 by 60 donors for TRSA PAC. We've beat back microplastic legislation in California. We've slowed down congestion pricing in New York, and we've introduced the need for an elevated number of reusable textiles in the healthcare sector. 2023 is going to be another exciting year for TRSA as we are working on environmental legislation and opportunities to expand the market with federal legislation. There are also environmental and legislative issues that we are working on across the states. I'm also excited to be working with the Watts Association as we have taken over management of their programs. In 2023, I hope you are able to join me on March 22nd and 23rd for our 13th annual legislative conference, where you'll be able to join me in this beautiful building behind me. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Jack and Jason.
Hello, my name's Jack Morgan. I'm Senior Editor of Textile Services Magazine. I'm in my 21st year at TRSA.
I'm Jason Risley, Senior Editor of Digital and New Media at TRSA, and I've worked at TRSA for 12 years. You may also know me as the host of the TRSA podcast.
Textile Services is in its 106th year of publication. We circulate widely across the industry. We estimate that roughly 40,000 people read the magazine every month. We've won numerous awards over 10 plus years. We've been a Gold Marcom winner and an Apex Award of Excellence winner. We got into online in a big way in the early 2000s, around the time I started. And that tradition has been carried on with excellence by my colleague, Jason Risley.
The Textile Services weekly newsletter and breaking news now has more than 12,000 subscribers. Every year we post more than 450 industry news articles across 48 editions of the weekly. We won awards from ABA Digital for both our e-newsletter publications and podcast. Speaking of the podcast, I'd like to thank all of our dedicated listeners to the show. When the podcast launched in 2018, I had no idea that the downloads would reach 300 for each episode. The podcast has been a great vehicle for broadcasting the latest industry-related news, information, and insights from executives and thought leaders throughout the industry. Now we'll pass it on to TRSA's Director of Member and Industry Relations, Ken Kepper, for more about TRSA's member engagement efforts.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Jason. I'm Ken Kepper, TRSA's Director of Member and Industry Relations. I've been working with the association for 13 years. I'm here to tell you why it's been a banner year for member engagement at TRSA. When you look at our operator members, those in all sizes and in all markets, and the primary activities available to them, they have been deeply engaged. Those primary activities include in-person events, virtual events, committee and task force participation, and clean, green, and hygienically clean certification. When we look at our members' participation in all of these events, we see that many of them are taking advantage of all of these opportunities, and at least 75% of them are doing at least one. Now when we look at our supplier partners, many of the same primary activities are available to them, but they also have promotional opportunities that they can take advantage of. And those are things like Textile Services Magazine print ads, advertising in e-news on the TRSA websites, and taking advantage of sponsorships, as well as magazine buyer's guide and product showcase listings. More than 2/3 of supplier partners of TRSA took advantage of these promotional activities this year. Overall, when you look at our member satisfaction, more than 90% see TRSA as a good value. Now, I'd like to introduce Sam Lane and Eric and Susie to talk about certification.
My name is Sam Lane Kettlebong, Senior Director of Certification and Accreditation with TRSA for almost 2 years. 2022 was a very busy year for certification with record-breaking renewals and inspections. We'll talk more about that later. This year, though, was focused more on revamping all things certification to better serve you, our certificates. You may have also noticed a new look for our applications and our certificates, and a bigger social media presence. Here's Eric to give you more information on that.
Thanks, Sam Lane. I'm Eric Rockwood, Certification and Accreditation Associate here at TRSA. I've been here about 7 months. Ensuring that plants maintain hygienic clean standards is paramount to our overall success as an industry. That's why in 2022, with assistance from Laundry Design Group, we've completed over 150 inspections all around North America. To better help market the major accomplishment of achieving hygienic clean certification, we have launched a LinkedIn to help promote and congratulate those plants who have put in the strenuous effort to meet hygienic and clean standards. While we also post helpful information for you on our LinkedIn, we have also launched a forum that is designed to help create a useful platform for plants to discuss any topics they wish or seek out any useful information needed to help produce the best results. Here's Susie with more information.
Thanks, Eric. Hi, I'm Susie Gordon. I've been with TRSA for almost 5 years. I'm the bookkeeper and executive assistant at the office. In 2022, we've certified over 220 plants as hygienically clean. 8 plants were certified for hospitality, 16 for food service, 96 for food safety, and an overwhelming 195 plants for healthcare. TRSA was also able to certify nearly 100 plants as clean green in 2022. Environmental safety affects all, even those outside the industry, so it's great to see those numbers climb.
Thanks, Susie and Eric. So, what's new for 2023? Be on the lookout for an exciting new certification portal, which will be your one-stop shop for everything certification from beginning to end. We'll also be doing a hygienically clean standards revision, a new and improved CPLM examination, and most importantly, resources for you to market your hygienically clean certification. You've earned it, so why not show it off?
We are currently reworking our Clean Green certification, and we wish for your engagement in the process. Soon, we will be launching a separate Clean Green LinkedIn, which will promote the amazing work our Clean Green certifies are doing, and to highlight the tantamount importance that the Clean Green certification can have for our plants.
TRSA also sells truck and window decals, so you can show off your certification status. These can be ordered on our online store at trsa.org.
What a year it has been for certification. We thank you for your continued support of our programs and look forward to 2023. Now, on to Susie Jackson and Cody Brazil in the marketing department and Dennis Manguel in information technology.
Thank you, Sam Lane. I'm Susie Jackson, Director of Marketing Communications.
And I'm Cody Brazil, Marketing Communications Associate, and we make up the Marketing Communications team.
And I'm Dennis Manguel, TRSA's IT Manager.
Our two teams work together to support the membership of TRSA with the goal of increasing awareness of our industry.
Whether it's a project like building a new website for professional development events,
or providing an easy-to-use website experience that uses safe, reliable experiences and systems that can be used for everyone.
We work together to develop tools that help benefit our membership. For example, in 2022, we produced a consumer and business-to-business research report that has over 100 pages of industry research findings. Those findings helped us to develop a marketing toolkit chock full of customizable social media assets, including images, graphics, and flyers that can be used for our members. To date, we've had over 160 downloads of the kit by our members.
we develop digital marketing and social media campaigns, including content geared towards long-term care facilities and educating them on the cost savings attained by outsourcing their on-premise laundry. Those campaigns provide our members with a multitude of potential leads. In 2023, we will be expanding this to other market segments.
We created and promoted videos aimed at consumers to help build support for fine dining on Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, as well as increasing industry awareness through Earth Day and International Laundry Day campaigns. These videos had a reach of 200,000 impressions and about 50,000 views.
We were able to expand our social media reach by 20 to 40% and deliver the latest news and content to our members. This also includes 16,000 unique visitors per month to our TRSA websites, which include trsa.org and hygienicallyclean.org.
In 2023, our website presence and functionality will continue to grow and benefit our members as we redesign our TRSA website.
And be on the lookout for the launch of a new consumer-facing site with a directory that will increase awareness for decision makers and influencers of our industry to be informed about the benefits of using a professional laundry.
Now, onto our events team, Chaz Papa, Salita Jones, and Meredith Ellington.
Thank you, Susie. I'm Chaz Papa, Senior Director of Education Events for TRSA.
And I'm Meredith Ellington, the Database Manager.
I'm Salita Jones, the Director of Education and Events, and we make up the Education Events team.
2022 has been a big year for professional development with our attendance surpassing pre-pandemic numbers.
This year, our 16 virtual events were attended by over 600 people, and our 14 webinars were attended by 550 individuals.
This year, we had the pleasure of seeing over 1,300 of you at our conferences, summits, plants tours, and even the Clean Show. I'm particularly proud of the overwhelming success of our institutes, EMI, PMI, and MMI, after having to take a break during the pandemic.
Your commitment to jumping back into the fold and meeting in person has allowed us to bring you a multitude of new speakers, and we hope you enjoyed getting to rub shoulders with Reed Wilson, R.A. Dickey, and Charles Eston.
In 2023, we are excited to bring you a plethora of new ways to engage with us and your peers virtually, including a continuation of our DE&I Safe Space series.
We are also excited to bring back all of your favorite in-person events as well as a couple of new ones.
We'd also like to thank you for your overwhelmingly positive feedback on all of the work our team has done. This year, we had an average NPS score of 56 from our operator members, 47 from our supplier partners, and 67 for all in-person events through October. But don't take it from us.
Here is what some of our members had to say about our professional development events this year.
Go.
How'd you like the show?
It was great. It's the best one ever.
I agree.
Until next year.
Next year, we'll be there. Great job, TRSA.
My name is Mike Miller with Thermal Patch, year 3 at EMI. Wonderful experience. Our instructor, Mr. Jim Underwood,
really helped us all touch base with management skills, leadership skills, who we are.
Hey, if you're not involved with the TRSA Legislative Conference, you're missing something. It's been a great session so far. Hope you'll consider participating next year.
I'm loving getting to network with all of my peers and also our competitors in the industry, getting to know all the best details.
Now we have to get to planning next year, so we're going to hand it back to Joe to close out 2022.
Thank you, team. Well, there you have it. We hope that 2022 has been a big year for all of you as well. To end, we want to thank you for your continued support in all that we do, and for allowing us to represent you in strengthening and promoting the linen, uniform, and facility services industry. From the TRSA family to yours, Happy New Year, and we look forward to making 2023 bigger and better than ever.